Good morning. My name is Oprah Winfrey. Just kidding. I'm Helen Ademeso, and today I'll be talking about dealing with discouragement. Good morning, family. My name is Helen Ademeso, and welcome to day 31 of our daily devotion as a family. Today, I'll be talking about dealing with discouragement. In James chapter 5, verse 17 to 18, it tells us that Elijah was a mighty prophet through whom God did so many amazing miracles. Through Elijah, God literally got rid of 450 Baal prophets. Wow, right? But right after this, Elijah got discouraged. Oh, sad, right? But why was Elijah discouraged? He was discouraged because right after he destroyed 450 Baal prophets, through the power of God, of course, Jezebel threatened him. She threatened to kill him. She threatened to destroy him, right? And that would scare anybody. I would feel scared by that, right? Elijah was scared. He was overwhelmed by the thought of dying a shameless death in the hands of an idol worshiper. That was a horrible thing back then. So what did Elijah do? He ran away from his problems. He tried to hide from his problems, right? And I can really relate to Elijah in this sense. I remember my 20th birthday. It's one of the days where I felt so discouraged that I wanted to give up. From Elijah, one thing I learned is discouragement comes from a build-up of undealt with emotions and feelings. Feeling hurt, it leads to discouragement if you don't deal with it. And that was what happened on my 20th birthday. Before this, I'd been feeling a lot. I was feeling like a failure because my Bible talk wasn't doing well. I was feeling homesick. I missed my family a lot. I was feeling so horrible, and I felt like I was a bad leader because the women I was leading, they were thinking of leaving God, and I couldn't bear the thought of them out there in the world. It made me sad. It made me fearful. It made me feel like I was never going to succeed in anything in God's kingdom. And because of this, it led to me being discouraged. I didn't deal with it. What I did was I tried to conceal it. I tried to put on the awesome look. I tried to be happy and cheerful and encourage people. I tried to fill up my schedule with lots of Bible studies, with lots of spend times, with a lot of prayer time with sisters, but not dealing with any of these emotions I was feeling. So come my 20th birthday celebration, the day came there, and this is a day I've looked forward to. All my life, I had looked forward to my 20th birthday. From when I was a really young kid, I'd look forward to my 20th birthday being this awesome day where I'm super happy, no problems, everything goes exactly how I planned it. But no, that didn't happen because I filled up my schedule on this day to prevent myself from dealing with all these feelings that I had inside me. So I filled up my schedules with Bible studies, with lunch dates with my friends in the kingdom, with dinner dates with my best friend in the kingdom. But what happened on my birthday? In the morning, my Bible studies got canceled, and I was like, okay, Helen, we can do this. In the afternoon, my lunch date with my friend was really late. Oh my gosh, it was so late, and I was like, is this person even gonna come? And I was like, Helen, we can do this again. So after this date, to encourage myself a little bit, I gave my best friend a call. And I was like, hey sis, are we still good for dinner tonight? And she was like, oh no, I'm really sorry. I forgot we scheduled dinner. And you can imagine, it was like somebody popped my bubble. I was so sad. I felt like nobody loved me. I felt so discouraged, disheartened. My heart was shattered and in pieces right on the floor in front of me. And I threw myself a massive pity party. But when I look back at this day, 3 lessons I take from it is number 1, whenever we're feeling something, the first thing to do is to go to God. Don't try to conceal it by filling up your schedules with Bible studies. Don't try to conceal it by acting happy. You can act happy, but are you genuinely happy? If you're feeling hurt, if you're feeling sad, pray about it, journal about it, write it down in your notebook. Why are you feeling this way? Then compare it to the Bible. What does the Bible say about feeling hurt? What does the Bible say about feeling sad? What does the Bible say about feeling like a failure? Because the Bible doesn't say that we're failures. The Bible doesn't say we're sad people. We're sons and daughters of God. And then we're going to be able to see our patterns and also correct and rebuke ourselves through the scriptures. The second thing I learned is be open with other people. One thing I failed to do was get open with my discipler. I thought she was going to judge me and look down on me for feeling this way about everything that was going on in my life. Little did I know that all she had in her heart was to help me, to correct me, to lead me to the path of righteousness using the scriptures. But I want to encourage you, don't open up before you pray to God. Pray to God first before you open up. Why? It's important to pray to God first so that God can filter through all of this negative thoughts that we're feeling before we open up to people. If we open up to people first, we pour all of our negativity on them, and that's not encouraging either. And the third thing I learned is don't throw yourself a pity party. Ooh, nobody is gonna come to your pity party. Nobody came to mine. What pity party is just gonna do to you is gonna make you feel down and down and down. So instead of throwing yourself a pity party, brace yourself up. Study the Bible with women. People have bigger problems than we have out there in the world, but they don't have God to go through it with them. They don't have friends, spiritual family to go through it with them. We have that, and our heart desire is supposed to be to share that. But if we throw ourselves a pity party, we're going to be focusing on ourselves rather than on helping people. So today, I want to encourage you as we go about our day to reach out to somebody, ask them to study the Bible, get to know them more, get to know their lives, and see how you can encourage them through how you've dealt with discouragement in your personal life. Thank you so much for listening. I love you, family, and to God be all the glory.